Hey everyone, it's me, Tasha. And as you can see, I'm somewhere different. I'm not in my usual office. I'm actually at my mom's house. And so I'm shooting in here today versus shooting at my place. So you're probably thinking, where have you been? And I'm thinking, where have I been? To be completely honest, my life like flipped upside down when my mom came back home from her treatment facility. So as you know, last year I was going back and forth to Houston every other weekend, starting like August, I believe. That was nonstop until February when she got back. When she got back, I was rushing to find her a townhouse to move into, and like the first couple days I had her in a hotel. So it was like, let me get my mom situated, everything else. Then we realized her Alzheimer's was really getting worse. Like before she went to the treatment facility, it was more like her dementia was like off and on. Coming back from the treatment facility, it was like my mom couldn't remember like little things. And so I'm literally at my mom's house 7 days a week. I do what I need to do in the morning time, run errands, do some Starbucks, type work. I might come over like in the afternoon, but I'm literally here around 4 p.m. I make her dinner, straighten up, do all that great stuff. And then on weekends, I stay the night. So Friday through Sunday, I'm here, living here. So my life is not, it's not like a routine per se. Like before, it was like I woke up, I did what I needed to do, you know, ran my business, showered, went to bed, da da da. All at one house. Now I'm between my house, my mom's house, and the guy I talked to's house. That's a lot in one day. Mind you, I'm still running my business, so I'm still consulting clients. I'm still writing blog posts. I'm trying to go back to the gym, doing all those things that no one ever wants to talk about. I'm doing all those things right now. So life is really busy. And yes, I'm drinking the Starbucks pink drink. I've been drinking it for a while actually. It's strawberry acai with coconut milk. So it's the refresher you see all the time with coconut milk, no water. I mean, before I was drinking it like this, I was drinking it with lemonade. So it's really good. Haven't been drinking coffee either. I've drunk coffee maybe 10 times since Lent. So that was really good giving it up. Life has just been life, to be completely honest with you. The other day, my good friend Kristen sent me this sermon from her church, Impact Church in Atlanta, Georgia. And he talked about how we're always talking about these seasons that we're in. We're in this season, we're in this season. And we feel that God's missing sometime in those seasons. And the funny thing is, God's not really working in seasons with us. God is just like continuously working. And I felt that my business was in a certain season and it put me in this funk. It put me in this attitude. I felt like I wasn't going anywhere. And that can be really hurtful as a creative business owner. Like, you know what I deal with on a daily basis. Like, I'm a full-time consultant and I blog. And then yay, I'm launching Business Vesti, which is I'm really, really excited about, and I'm going to work on more this summer. But with IBC Consult and Imperfect Concepts, they merged to one. So they're one company now, which, to be completely honest, I don't know why I have them as two companies. I really should have just kept them as one. But it goes back to when you're listening to a whole bunch of sources and them telling you what to do versus your heart's telling you what to do. Even though I'm a business consultant, I always tell my clients to pray and go with their gut. I mean, if it comes back that I was right, but I'd rather them be comfortable. Well, I don't want them to be comfortable because you need to, you know, be uncomfortable to grow. But I want them to be comfortable with their decision. And so I was trying to manage those two sites and all this other stuff, and I got tired of it. So Britt on Twitter, XO Dear Britt, or it's XO Britt Dear, I'll link her below. She's amazing. One day she tweeted about how she was merging her companies and all this other stuff, and it had been something I had been thinking about. So her single tweet was the motivation for me to get behind it. I mean, I made a check off list. I just got to work. And today, or yesterday actually, the site was done. I did it really simple. Like, I had been building up to it. I had my checkout list to move pages over, move product over, import, export, and all the other stuff. Make the graphics and all that great stuff. So all I have to do now is redirect IBC Consults to the shop section of Imperfect Concepts. Yeah, that's my life. Isn't it hilarious? There's just so much going on. But back to the season of being a business owner. So many times we just get caught up that we're in a bad season, or we feel like this little moment in our life is like huge and it's interrupting everything. And I went from making, you know, $10,000 a month to only making my consulting money, which was like a shocker. I don't even know how to put it in words, because we become so reliant on one source and we let almost everything else go, or we half-ass it, or whatever you want to call it. Then that source disappears and we're in a panic. And I mean, from January to now, have I panicked? Yeah, I've panicked several times where my source of income has, you know, drastically changed. But as I look through it, God has kept me all 6 months. All my bills are paid. I paid all my mom's bills. Like, all that stuff is taken care of. I'm still able to to do my 10% for savings, 10% to God. I'm able to pay my student loan payments. I'm able to do my Roth IRA. Like, I'm still living. So I'm not hurting. If I was hurting, I wouldn't be getting Starbucks, okay? But it's really drastic. But I have to sit there and think, it's not per se I put all my eggs in one basket, but I did rely on that source. And, you know, God took that source from me. Am I angry? I mean, at first I was like, what the hell? But now I'm just like, you know what? There's other things that you need to be doing, and they need to align with your purpose. Because my thing is, at the end of the day, if my bills are paid, I'm able to save, and I'm able to still do what I'm supposed to be doing, I'm doing pretty good. So, you know, it's strange, it's difficult, but I'm thankful for the season that I'm in. I'm thankful for the life I live every day. It's just a really great thing to do. And right now, I'm excited to change the way the content comes out for Imperfect Concepts. Will I get back to vlogging? I mean, I'm thinking about getting a camera. That way I can vlog when I'm doing stuff like the little DSLRs versus the Canon I have now. Because it might make it a lot easier. Because sitting down, shooting videos can be a lot sometimes. But even content for the website, like, I love writing content. And I've been writing it since, I think, 2012. So it's been a while writing content. And there were times where I would get like 10 comments a post, no comments. Like, I wouldn't per se say I was doing it for the comments or the page views or anything like that. I was doing it for the girl like me that's in a 1-bedroom apartment that has no resources. And that's honest to God. I know what it's like. I know what it's like when, you know, your bank account's negative. I know what it's like. You only have $10 and $1 going to tithes. Then you got to get food, and so you spend like $4 getting